Yeah. Hello? You say something?
Hello.
Oh, you sound so good, baby.
Can I hear myself?
You want to hear yourself?
Yeah.
So you can rock the headphones. That shit sound crazy. Because I'm
Well, I don't
holding
need to
it.
wear them.
Yeah. We going upgrading. We got to start our show with a shot
Cheers
to our, we got cheers to our,
to our new show and to our 3-year anniversary meeting each other.
Yeah. We met 3 years ago, exactly this day. February 22nd, 2020.
I was thinking 19. I was thinking I was 19. 2019.
No. It was 2020. It was right before the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, how are we going to start off today?
I don't know. I don't have a phone.
I think we should say why we want to start a podcast.
You go first.
Well, I think, honestly, it's, gonna bring us closer together.
Yeah.
And it's, almost, kind of therapy a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I can see it bringing us definitely closer together. We're going to, because I don't know how often we're going to even do this. You know, like every week.
Or every other week. I don't know.
Yeah. And like I said, it should be like some relationship type shit.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's definitely a couples podcast.
Yeah, and I definitely want to have like other couples on there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we know a bunch of other couples, especially now,
that are all in different situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be like fun just to pick other people's brains and see. Well, I shouldn't have little games and shit. You know
Games.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of couples go through a lot of similar things that they don't want to actually talk about.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just show off a happy couple picture, to everyone else, but in reality we all go through shit all the time.
Literally.
And I feel like that type of stuff, the deep stuff, needs to be talked about more.
Yeah.
Because then more people can relate to it.
Yeah. And it's like I don't want to talk about topics that we don't know about. Like we listened to the podcast the other day and they was talking about something that they never, you know what I'm saying? It was weird. It was like, y'all just talking about stuff just to talk about stuff. Like we want to talk about
actual stuff we've been through. And
yeah. Like dealing
experience.
Dealing with children and all type of, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Cause even now that's like a new thing, being a parent, It's like, that's like a whole new world.
A whole new world, yeah.
It's like that shit. It literally changed. I keep cussing.
I think that's allowed.
I know it's loud, but it's just yeah, that shit. Them fucking kids. But no, yeah, cause I know me being a dad, it's like I'm like a whole different person than I was before I was a dad.
Well, and I just think even thinking about we met 3 years ago, I was a completely different person 3 years ago today. And I think you were too.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have imagined in a million years I would be a whole ass wife, a whole ass mom, whole ass going to work every morning, family type shit.
I know.
But I can't imagine it not being like that,
Like I don't like literally the day I got home from work, I just felt so good. I don't know why. I don't know. It just felt weird. It was just like, why do you feel so good right now? You just went to work and you came home. You just was like, it's good to be home. But I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. Before, we'll get into the backstory.
Yeah, we'll do that later. This is just an intro.
No, before, that wasn't the move. But now it's like I was just talking to somebody about that the other day. It's yesterday, being a parent, it make you literally think twice about everything.
Everything, yeah.
Everything you do, even it's a little sporadic, trips.
Like the vacation
spending,
we're going on.
Yeah.
We're like, oh,
Should
well, this is going to be a little less to go this way than this way. Like, you think about before we wouldn't have even thought about flying. And now we're like, well, maybe driving's going to save more.
Like, I would have got my little ticket. You know what I'm saying? But now all 3 tickets ended up just like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'd have got I'd have got me a one-way and would have figured it out how to get back. Like, literally, that's how I would have moved. I'd have definitely got me a one-way and figured out how to get back some way, somehow. That's funny.
Mm-hmm. So, I guess to start off, we should talk about how we met. Like, how we blossomed into mom and dad.
Right.
So 3 years ago, exactly on this day.
Around this time.
This exact time, we were both in Florida, in Miami, separately. Didn't know each other existed with our friends. And, you know, I was kind of wilding out my wild little moment in life. And I knew his friend he was down there with, and we all wanted to meet up and go out to a club. What was the club's name? I just sent it to you.
I don't know.
Whatever. But anyways, we met at this club. We just like kept bar hopping, club hopping, drinking drinks all night, and we just were vibing. I took his sunglasses, and I was taking pictures and videos, and I just really liked him. Really liked you.
See, well, me.
Oh, God.
That's how this whole thing even came about. I was in the house depressed, out of my misery. It was like, I'm just on this hamster wheel, doing the same thing I've been doing. I just was just so depressed. Then my friend Lizzie Liz, shout out to Liz, wherever you at in the world. She called me, was like, come over to my house. And she lived all the way out in somewhere. So no, I caught the bus out there. It was like 2-3 buses. I just wanted to get out the house at this point. I just need to do something to get out the house. She called me.
We gotta think it's like mid-winter too.
Yeah, this is like February.
And we were getting lots of snow at that point too, so it was like really depressing.
Yeah, I was like, it was crazy. So she called me out there. So I'm just out there chilling with her and her boyfriend in her house. So we're just all just kicking it. My bro Primo calls me, our mutual friend. He calls me and says, I'm doing a mini tour. No. I'm like, he said, come to the studio with me, like on, this had to be like a Tuesday. This had to be like a Monday or a Tuesday. He's like, come to the studio. And it was like the next day, I was like, all right, I'm just like depressed, just trying to just make myself feel better. You know, just like, all right, just go outside. Just, you know, people call you to do something, just pop out. So I go to the studio when we vibing or whatever. You know, he told me he going on this tour on the weekend. And he said, he didn't call it a tour. He just said, like, he got some shows lined up. So I was like, oh, all right. This is a little weekend, little situation. So I'm like, oh, all right, bet.
Another shot?
Sure.
Sorry.
So he's like, he going on this little show run or whatever. So I'm like, all right, bet. Say, watch the camera. Don't mess the angles up. Big booty Judy. But he like, I'm going on this little mini tour run or whatever. So I'm like, all right, bet, I'm gonna run with you. So in my head, I'm thinking it's gonna be more than just us. I don't know. I thought it was just gonna be more people in my head. But we it comes down to just me and him. We was gonna drive to Philly. Then we was gonna go to Atlanta. We was gonna go to Miami, and then we was going to go to Tampa, and then we was going to go back to Atlanta. Then we was gonna go back home. Remind you, this is before the pandemic. This is like February 2020. This is early. You know what I'm saying? The pandemic ain't hit till March. So Cause I remember it was on a Friday. We leave on Friday. We go to Philly. He do his show. That's a whole nother story. We go to Atlanta. That's a whole nother story. We go. We make our way down Miami. We was in Opalaka. Shout out to Opalaka, but that's a whole nother story. But after he did his show or whatever in Opalaka, he oh, my friend's down here. She's at some club in Fort Lauderdale. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all right. So we found out where she at. So we go to Fort Lauderdale. It's popping down there. It's like super lit. Like it's clubs on every inch of the street. It was crazy.
Which I didn't know Fort Lauderdale was like that.
Right. It was definitely crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. No violence, nothing crazy happened. It was a bunch of different.
Everyone was vibing. Yeah.
I hate saying
cultures.
Cultures.
Melting pot.
Yeah, it was a melting pot of just people. Just like it was just beautiful. It was just beautiful. People speaking Spanish. People just like you just seen a bunch of just different people just vibing together, just partying together. It was beautiful. But I remember I met you. It's like she was standing outside the club, but they wouldn't let us in the club because we was dressed a certain type of way. But then we just went to, like she said, when we was bar hopping, went to another bar, and we were just vibing, like we was just vibing. And everything was just cool that first night. Like I said, this is the first night we met. We didn't go on our first date until tomorrow. Because then after that night was over, we all separated, went back to our, wherever you went. We went back to our Airbnb. Next day came. It was like, let's go to the beach. And we went to the beach. She was on the beach by herself, like writing poetry or something. That's what made it so crazy. You was writing poetry or something, like writing a poem or you was writing something.
I can't even think about writing a poem anymore. Like, for real.
You was like literally on the beach in a bathing suit writing a poem. I'm not lying.
I know.
Wasn't you?
Probably, yeah.
That's what she said. I was just in her wild. She was just living her Sex in the City life. Like she was out just living La Vida Fucka Loca. Like I'm just on the beach writing a poem, looking beautiful as hell.
No cares.
Tanning like a motherfucker. And then after that, because she wasn't by herself. She was by herself on the beach.
My friends were there. They were walking there. They were walking to the boardwalk.
They got some food. They was getting some food.
I don't know.
They was at some taco trucks. Then it was just then we just. She was like, when they came back, she was like, I'm gonna kick it with them. They were
pissed.
What? What? They kept calling me his hype man. I said, I ain't hype. I didn't touch a microphone. It's like, you want to chill this guy, this hype man? Like, what?
I said, yeah, he's hot. Okay.
I didn't even touch a microphone this whole entire trip. I wasn't nobody's hype man. Didn't even walk on the stage.
Okay, but
yeah, let's get pissed.
Meanwhile, we were like, let's just go to South Beach, the main drag. Let's go to the shop. Let's hang out. Yeah,
that's what we was like. Let's go to South Beach. Let's go down to Ocean Drive, Washington Ave. And what's our spot? The diner on 16th? Is that what it's called?
Something along that line. That's where we first went. That's our first date. And then
they turned us away.
Because my ID.
And my ID was from out of state. And they was like, nah. And her ID was like broke or something. It was like shipped.
Fake. It was my friend's Florida ID. And they cut it when it's expired.
Yeah, the corner was shipped. And she was like, nah, I can't. And she was like, yours is from out of state. So, nah. They just straight shunned us. We was like, oh, fuck y'all.
So we went to it was like a chicken joint. Yeah. And this is funny. I always hated bone-in chicken, but I didn't want to be embarrassing and like order chicken tenders. So I got regular chicken, and then meanwhile you ordered chicken tenders. Damn.
No, she ain't get even she didn't even get like wings, like
it's like a chicken breast.
She got the drumstick like Fred Flintstone. I was like, oh, this girl's a serial killer. That girl's crazy.
Meanwhile, I didn't even really like it, but I've learned being with you. I've learned liking wings and bone-in chicken.
But she was like, I love this drumsticks. I'm like, this girl's crazy.
I do. I like drumsticks over flats. 1,000%.
Look at the camera and say that with a straight face.
Drumsticks over flats. 100%.
Whoa. You are wild. See, she's crazy. She's crazy. I know she's crazy. But that was when we met.
I am. I mean, he should have known I was crazy. You should have known I was crazy.
But we was like bar hopping, club hopping.
Went to like a sex museum.
So we went to a museum. We went to art galleries. Like all on
we
one
were just
day.
Like vibing,
we were
yeah.
Walking up the street, just vibing, going to every door.
And then meanwhile, you could just go in the liquor stores and they would just give you alcohol. Like we didn't even show our IDs, so we were just drinking like
all day long. But we were just cooling.
Mm-hmm.
We wasn't even like wasn't no belligerent drunk, wasn't no.
No, we were just vibing.
Weird shit. We were just vibing.
And I really like, this is corny, but I think you meet everyone for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And I think all the crazy shit that happened to both of us, we were right there in that right time. And it was just, we were meant to meet.
Yeah, I'm about to get corny.
I'm ready. I'm sorry. No, yes, please. No, do it.
No.
Why?
Not today. Okay. We got another topic.
Okay, but say what you were gonna say.
When I was like depressed, and when I was like when he's like, let's go down Miami, I was like, I hope I fall in love down there.
Like Ronnie.
But that was about that. I was like, oh, fall up, and then like kind of happened. It was like weird. That's why I was like, oh, this shit's weird. This shit's weird. But no, but even before even any of that, all of that, I was like, I fuck with her when we was
driving to Ocean Beach.
We was
or,
when we left
what's it called?
Ocean
South
Drive.
Beach.
Yeah, South Drive.
South Beach.
Yeah,
Ocean Drive.
Yeah, Ocean Drive. So whatever. We mixed up.
Shots are kicking in a little bit.
Yeah. But when we were in the car there, she was like talking about something, and I was like, I fuck with her. This gonna be my friend. Because at this time but when we was on the beach, she told me to take some pictures of her, and that was like her slick way of giving me her number. Like, oh, just text them to me.
Text you every day since then.
Text me every single day ever since then. Literally. I wish I could look it up right now. How many days we've been together? It's like over 1,007. It's crazy. It's definitely it's crazy. 1,070 something, 1,080 something. I don't even know. I'm lost in the sauce at this point. But yeah.
But yeah, that's how we met. Long story short.
That was a long story long.
Long story long. Yeah. Let's get to the next topic. Because I feel like we're getting distracted.
No, we into it.
Okay.
I thought that shit said an hour. I was about to say we've been on here for an hour.
How long is it?
18 minutes. But this is the first one. This we said we just kicking it off.
Things about us.
What things about us?
Like just things, like traits, things about each of us individually. You want me to go first?
Yeah, so I can understand what you're saying.
I mean, I guess just how you would just like describe yourself. I'm a really nice person. I'm really sensitive, really emotional. I'm a Cancer. If anyone knows the zodiac stuff, I'm very much a Cancer. I like music. I'm very motivated. I want to be a nurse. We're in the process. Hopefully that's 2 more years, and then I can call myself a nurse. I hate talking about myself. I hate doing it.
I'm like sitting there thinking about like I'm about to say something raw, but it's like it's the truth.
What about you or me?
Me.
Oh. I feel like I'm very passionate. I don't know. Then we can like say what we think about each other.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Sure, because I don't want to keep talking.
Well, I like give a fuck, but I don't give a fuck. If that makes literally any sense. Like, I give a fuck. Look, when I was younger, I literally can care less about anything. Care less. But I think me getting older, like, I'm like getting soft getting older. And I do not like it.
I feel like that's partially me, though.
No. I feel like getting older makes you soft. And you having kids and all that stuff, it just makes you soft. I'm like
but that's
crying over movies that I seen 1,000 years ago. And it's like making me sad now.
But like, I feel like that's okay.
Yeah, because you're so emotional and all this shit. You're like, oh, feel. Like, no. Fuck these feelings. Like,
no. You gotta feel stuff.
No, I forgot what I was watching the other day, and I was sitting there crying. I was literally crying.
Probably some like wild thing like Denzel Washington you wouldn't even think anyone else would cry about.
No. It was like, what was I over there crying about the other day? I don't even remember because it's been so many times lately that I just be sitting there watching the movie, sobbing. But I could watch First 48 and don't give a fuck, and that's real.
I don't know what it is about movies make everyone cry. Like certain.
Okay, back on track. Yeah, we back on track. Test. You say something.
Test.
All right, we good. But you saying about Good Will Hunting? What was you just saying? The Notebook? You just saying something?
I didn't say anything. I just said anyone like.
You just mentioned a movie.
Emotional.
You mentioned a movie.
I don't remember what movie. Damn. I said Denzel Washington. That's all I remember. No, The Bachelor.
The Bachelor. That's
The
what
Bachelor literally makes me cry. Like, but sometimes it's happy tears. Like sometimes you cry happy tears.
Oh, I cry happy tears all the time. I was literally watching a podcast the other day. The nigga received the chain. It made me cry because I just was so happy to see him win. This is like made me emotional. That's what I'm saying. I'm just getting old and emotional. Just like
me too.
It's making me mad.
The older I get, the more emotional I get.
And that's like I don't want to be no 99-year-old.
Well, I feel like
corner crying somewhere.
I feel like you hit a point where then you like shut down again, and then you're like the older
I hope
you get.
so. I hope so.
What my dad, I've only seen him cry, but also I didn't see him cry like my whole life, and then most recently I've seen him cry like. Remember he cried the one day he was like, "Thank you guys, I love you guys so much."
I seen him cry a couple times.
Right, like it happens again, but I feel. Oh, excuse me, everyone, our 0 followers.
One day we'll have a zillion.
Gotta speak it into existence.
Yeah.
Anyways, next topic. Are we done with this topic? Or
No.
We're talking about each other right now, right?
I thought we was talking about getting old and getting soft.
Well, we were, but then we were talking about like how like we like describe ourselves and stuff.
Oh, I think we did all that. I'm an
But
Aquarius.
I didn't talk about you, and you didn't talk about me.
Oh, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you want me to go?
Go ahead, knock yourself out, sweetheart.
He is definitely his sign, Aquarius. He's like emotional, but tries to hide it. And
I don't think I try that. I feel like most of the time I don't care, but then it's like a little burst that I care. But then
you care, and then it sets me off, and I'm like, like my whole like world spins around.
What do you mean?
Like if you like get like upset about something, like you don't care sometimes, but then if you get upset, I feel like I take on energies and like I'll get really like I'll just think like I hyperfixate about things. Like that one thing today. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't want to say it. The text. I was thinking about it all day. Like, do I text back? Do I not? What do I do? Freaking out. Like,
Okay.
it's like little things like that in general.
And you need to relax. That's what I'm about to say. What happened today? I'm all like, I thought we've been Gucci.
I know. And
But,
I think it's just like my...
I
think it's just me.
Like, see, stuff like that, I don't care about. It's people text me and say something wild. If it ain't like, it's never no one's never gonna text me with nothing smoky. So it's just like, I don't care. Even that situation the other day with my cousin, where I was definitely wrong. I mean, I wasn't wrong. We both like, you know what I'm saying? But it was definitely a misunderstanding. Bring a dude to the dude's house.
You were wrong?
I like, in a way, yes. I take, like, that's why I apologize. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely needed to apologize because he didn't clarify what he was saying.
Okay, that's what I'm learning too. Like, the older I get, is that I'm learning, and Amaya, love my girl Amaya. If you ever watch this, shouting her out.
Shout out to Amaya. Shout out to Dom Bear. Hey, gorgeous.
Is that what he said the other day? Anyways, it was this one time you and I were arguing. I don't even remember this was like probably over a year ago at this point. And Amaya said, how would you feel if he said or did what you're doing? Like, she said, you always have to look at something in someone else's shoes. And ever since she said that, I don't know what it was, but I like try to every little and I feel like this really like messes with my brain, but like I try to look at every little situation like in someone else's like shoes, if that makes sense. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
That's a good thing to do on like a humane level, but on like a real life today people level, sometimes you really have to look out for yourself.
I know,
don't
it's
give
like
a flying fuck about.
it's hard to know.
Like, sometimes you have to jit people in line and see the reaction they get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and this is the difference between our zodiac signs.
Sometimes you gotta jip somebody in line.
I couldn't.
And see how they act. I don't jip the whole line before. Just jump dead in front. Oh, my cousin's up there. It just stood there as soon as I got to the front. And get was next.
Oh my god.
Yeah, in real life. This really happened. Sometimes you just gotta just don't give a fuck. But then you think about it like, I want to let nobody do that to me.
That's the thing.
If somebody would jump dead in front of me 3 spots, hey, would have stopped you. I'd have stopped you dead in your tracks.
But yeah, but basically that's all what I was saying. Like, I'm trying to, as I get older, look at everything from everyone's point of view. Yeah,
but
which is hard. It's hard. Like,
sometimes I just be happy for people. Sometimes I just be just like,
did we get to our last topic
that's
yet?
so sad. It's so sad.
Oh, biggest relationship struggles. I think for us, one of our biggest...
Is it the C word?
I think. Communication?
Yeah. Isn't that everyone's relationship struggle?
I don't know.
That is definitely it. It's always going to be boiled down to communication.
I think for us personally...
Sometimes it's people sobriety.
I think with like my feelings, you think with like your mind, so we just like have a disconnect type of thing there. I don't know. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Like, you're logical and I'm emotional, and I think that's just how we are as a person. But I feel like we've been getting better. It takes time.
Like, if somebody did something to me, I'm gonna strategically think about a way to get them back. You're just gonna do it off emotion. What's that?
I don't know. You're picking me.
I'm not. I was just like rubbing it. Hope it ain't that.
What?
Nothing. But yeah.
I'm feeling this vodka.
We ain't gonna say it was from because they like to sponsor. If they like to sponsor, I like to advertise. That thing will be sitting dead on the table.
I'm crying. Oh my god, I feel like we're being cringy, but I don't know.
I don't even care. It's getting posted.
It is.
It's getting posted.
This whole thing?
It's 1,010%. We're going to chop this up. We're going to put it out there to the world.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
First we're funny, but I don't know if it's just me.
Right. I feel like after we super warm up, because like now I'm like, fuck
just
this
wait.
camera. We're gonna
get
see, now I'm on my way. Like, man, fuck this camera. I'm just gonna talk how I regularly talk. Like, first
listen,
I was like,
listen.
But it's not even the liquor. It's just like, fuck this camera.
No, this is for me, the liquor. I get nervous.
Yeah, because I don't like doing shit in front of the camera. Man, fuck this camera, man.
We're gonna get to a sex talk, and then that's where it's gonna get wild.
Today,
so
or we
stay tuned.
Okay.
Listen.
I might pull the bag out.
Okay, that's a later.
That
time.
is way later. That might be on some. Gotta pay to see that. You gotta pay to see what's in my bag.
Stop.
That's what I say. Couples, y'all need a bag. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that is like something a lot of people don't do that they need to do. Y'all need to have a bag.
A sex bag.
A bag full of just
toys, tricks.
But we gonna talk about what's
we
in the bag.
We haven't even used. All I'm gonna say is we haven't even used everything that's in our bag. We just added something to it and haven't even used it.
Like that? Like what?
For your birthday.
Oh yeah. We definitely never used it. That's what I'm saying. Because there's some others. We never really got into those, but we never really got into those. But yeah, there's like I'm saying, but a lot of the bag we got into.
Can I pause for a second?
Like the whole situation.
Mm-hmm. So, like, another thing... No, we're still on.
Okay.
But just pause that conversation. Like, another, I feel like, thing... Like, sex talk, I feel like we're all afraid to kind of do it. Like, get to the deep nitty-gritty shit.
Man, I will go there.
Like, when me and my friends have, like, a girls' night or whatever, we talk about... Like, I always come home with ideas. Because it's like you need to bounce off of each other to know like
we gonna get into some shit too. Like, cause I don't know if you did this before, but you brought it up and it was like, do girls do this? And you was like, yeah, girls do this. And I was like, for real? Cause I'm like, say niggas on there. My niggas on. I don't want to see no shit like that. I'm gonna say, I'm lying. I'm gonna say, cause I definitely want to see some shit, but I don't want to see no shit like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like you showing your friends.
Yeah, we're okay. That's a whole like episode in itself because that I feel some different way about how you feel about it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no.
I'll bring my friends on the episode for that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I will bring my bros on the episode. Like, but I kind of feel I know what they're kind of going to say. Like,
we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there.
Like, do I want to see her? Absolutely.
Who?
You.
What about me?
You don't think people want to see you in action? It's another episode. We're going to end it on that one.
So I'm going to punch you.
See? Calling your mom, man.
Blink if you're in danger. All right, so let's finish off our drinks. That was fun.
Yeah.
We didn't even get into the nitty gritty of relationship struggles. We just kind of fucked around.
This is like an intro.
Yeah, intro.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
We'll do like real topics next time, and we won't get as tipsy.
Yeah, I hope we're still recording, cause that would fucking suck. Hold on. Phone died. Oh no, we still going.
Okay, we're good.
I feel like we can go a little bit more. It's only 36 minutes.
Okay. How long are podcasts normally?
Podcasts be like
an hour?
2-3 hours.
Oh god, no, that's too long.
One day we're gonna go 2-3 hours. We're just gonna talk shit. We're just not even gonna think about it. We're just gonna do what we regularly do. And you like to keep turning your head this way. Kind of look this way.
Don't look at you.
I mean, you can look at me. I'm looking at you, but my body's turned this way. You so beautiful. You don't did your makeup and all that shit. Like, look at you. Gorgeous.
Thanks. Meanwhile, you have glasses on. They can't even see you.
That's cool. That's cool. I don't work all day. I'm tired. I can't put makeup on. I can't be just be beautiful. I'm saying I'm a man. I gotta go to dermatologist and do all type of crazy stuff. Shout out to my dermatologist. You know what I'm saying? She got me right, man. I'm gonna do some before and after pictures, man.
Is UPMC gonna sponsor this podcast?
Who?
Oh, we gotta cut that
Who?
off.
Who did what? There's all type of stuff out here. All type of sponsors. All sponsorship I ain't even use it.
I'm sweating.
Shout out Black Water. Nobody won't use no. Oh, watch it, baby. Watch it.
I'm not doing anything.
No, you just did that. The last time we did the test. Woo! All right. The mics ain't cut out. I might cut that out because I don't want to be
Cut
screaming.
this whole part out because I'm about to hit this. Nick.
You're okay. Everyone smoke vapes. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, or addictions.
Oh god.
Shout out to this lady. Her name was Carla Youngblood. She passed away a couple years ago. Excuse me. She told me when I was a little kid, don't never be addicted to nothing, and that shit stuck with my soul.
I'm addicted to nicotine. I'll admit it.
I can literally quit anything.
Okay.
Like literally, it's weird. Like it's scary. I can quit anything. Like long as
Okay.
What?
Or that's like a whole nother thing too. This whole.
Oh yeah. I mean, but I just think because I seen addiction on a whole nother level. So it's like, and then when somebody like, you know what I'm saying. Somebody on her level telling me like that, like you ain't trying to get to this level. Don't never ever be addicted to nothing. Air. She told me water. Don't be if you drink too many water. Stop. Like anything I swear anything I be doing too much of, I just feel I be feeling sometimes I have to stop. It's like crazy, but then like cigarettes, babe, weed. How much weed was I smoking?
Probably a lot.
No, when we were together, how much weed was we smoking?
Every day.
We were smoking when last time you seen me literally smoke a blunt? A couple weeks ago?
Honestly, I can't even remember. Like, it's been that long.
I like literally cold turkey one day. Like, I literally can like stop anything.
I think I smoked weed. Oh, cut that out.
You did though.
I was just gonna say, I think I smoked more recently than you did.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Which is crazy.
You remember I used to smoke every day, multiple times a day, all day long. You'd be like, I'm done. Okay, I'm still going. Every single day. But then I said, just stop. This is weird.
I think it's honestly like alcohol. I feel like
I was about to bring that up.
It's one of those things. Like it's honestly more like drinking every night. You get immune to it. Even this. Even this.
That's what I'm saying.
Like when I quit for a week, I was getting the best buzz of my life. No, it's been a while. This is like we're just talking like.
But this is what people do.
It's relatable though.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
But yeah.
Like when
I used to smoke so many cigarettes.
The vape for like a whole week straight, and then had one again for the first time. I got a buzz so bad I couldn't stand up.
I believe it.
And this is my last pod, and I'm quitting again.
I don't even remember last time I like hit a vape for probably.
It was yesterday.
I'm gonna say hit that part yesterday, but like literally like we said That bag. How many bags we used to both have a vape?
At all times.
At all times.
Sometimes more than one each.
Swear we got 3. You got one, I got one. We share one. I don't even remember last time.
And I'm proud of you, especially because I feel like you kind of cut it more than me. But I'm proud of me too because I stopped pretty much for a whole week. This pod was the first one I bought in 2 weeks.
I don't even buy them. I don't like when I go to the store. I see them up there, and it's just like I used to buy blunts every single day. It's like they're little. I don't even know where the blunts are at in the store when I like look for them.
I know, like it's kind of nice.
I'm gonna say, but because I just know. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Doing what?
Tapping on the table.
Oh, sorry.
But
I'm getting like tipsy.
I feel you. We're about to cut this in a little bit, but just a couple more minutes, just to give it some.
I'm gonna end it on a good note.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can stop anything. You know what I'm saying? No, but stop is crazy,
when you
man.
stop something and don't do it every day, it hits you so much better, and it's like a reward. You know what I mean?
No.
Yes,
just don't.
You do.
I mean, I do understand what you're saying. Like, oh, if you don't smoke for a long time, you smoke again, you're gonna be slapped. Like, but I'd be cool. Like, I literally. I remember I used to be like, yo, I cannot imagine not smoking. I could not imagine not smoking. But now it's like I don't care. I literally don't care. I don't want to smell like weed.
I know, that's the thing. I don't like even the smell of weed. I'd rather a pen.
But I feel like even weed now is not even like weed no more. I feel like that shit, like all these different strands, all that stuff they spraying it with, all that stuff they growing it with, it's not even weed no more. It's just like some whole chemical, periodic chart drawn up on the wall. You know what I'm saying? X molecule. You know what I'm saying? Like that like weed is crazy now. Like that it's not even like what it used to be. So no, I don't even want the weed. I don't even want to smoke weed no more. Like weed no more. I don't have no desire to bad no more. Cause the prices is weird. It costs way too much money.
But the pens are fun.
The pens are cool.
Because they wear off easy and then they hit you really fast.
Yeah, but I've been seeing some in the news about them lately. I haven't like tapped in what they've been talking about, but like.
I feel like we're talking too much.
How are you talking about stuff that's going on? You know.
News channel.
Yeah.
News channel.
No, yeah. No, we ain't gonna make this a news channel. No, cause that's I ain't trying to gossip. This is definitely not a news channel. But we just talking about addiction and like people smoking vapes, like couple smoke vapes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I see it all day long. People just, you know what I'm saying? I literally see it all day long. But like, I don't know. I'm just thinking about my day. My day was crazy. It wasn't crazy, but it's like we just think about the situation I'm in now. It's kind of crazy.
What do you mean?
How should I put this? All right, my new job. I'm dealing with a predominantly different culture. I'll say it's a different culture, and I don't see none of my. I see. Literally, there's only 2 of my cultures in there. 2. Everyone else is a different culture, which I ain't bad. You know, I ain't never shit on nobody's culture.
We need to make that a topic too.
Yeah,
because
but you know, it's just like a different, like something like a lot of them is like it's a language barrier. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying? It's a language, like, you know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta say what you saying 30 times for them to understand what you're talking about. Yeah, it's crazy. Then they act like they know something. Okay. Then we gotta then they act like they know stuff, but you know, we gonna get, that's a whole nother topic. Yeah, that's a whole, it's crazy. But let's end on something. Like, what's something that you want to just end on?
I'm happy. This was a fun night.
It was fun. We're gonna go to
We're going back to Florida in a month. Literally like a month from today, right?
Yeah, we'll be in Florida.
We're celebrating. Shut up. We're celebrating our anniversary.
In this mushroom.
Okay, probably.
Ain't no problem. We go to this mushroom. Sometimes we just talk. We do this in this mushroom.
It depends on what personality I have that day. That's a whole topic too.
I need to start switching my personality up. I'm the same person every day.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
I feel like you switch up a little. Not necessarily. Not like me. Not like me.
Yeah, Marcy, you be like a whole drastic change. One day I had to look at you like, who in the fuck is this? What is going on here? What is going on here? Who is this?
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Who is this? Like, is this? She got a twin or something? God, just came in the room, switched it up on me. But yeah,
it's just how my vibe is the day.
I feel like probably like 2-3 people.
Me?
No, me. Not your life. I want to say 365.
But anyways, yeah. Be in Florida a month from now.
Yes, we're going to be potting from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
In our loft.
On the beach.
Yeah, y'all going to be hearing seagulls and ocean waves. And yeah, might have to bring some more lights out. We might have to do it at night. That'd be hard. Just don't hope no sharks. Or no turtles. Or alligators.
We need more topics.
Yeah, we're gonna get more topics, but we're just
feeling it out.
We just kicking the shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna edit this tomorrow. We'll put it out tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna call it.
Yeah, we still need a name.
We don't have a name for the podcast.
I had names and I don't know what happened to them.
You definitely said some names.
I did, but they're not in the messages. I don't know. Did I say them out loud and I didn't save it? Like, I don't know.
You tell me. But we definitely have some good names. But yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Cause we gotta make a whole situation for it. We gotta line everything. We gotta get the LLC, the YouTube, the Instagram, the TikTok, the Gmail.
The Gmail.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta get the whole shebang. Everything gotta add up and line up, you know what I'm saying, with each other. So everything can make sense. But yeah, this was the first episode.
This was fun. Love you.
We're gonna do this again.
You didn't say you love me back.
I love you more.
Okay.
Cause my brain, my brain made love to you when you said it, like. But yeah, it's the first one.
Maybe next time we'll be less intoxicated and.
I thought you were gonna say less stressed. Say, oh, just in the bed is with with robes on.
I mean, I'm down.
Hey, that'll work for me. But we out. Love you, baby.
Love you. It was fun.
See that? It's like 80-20 over here. Had to get all the way up.
I'm not moving. I'm sorry.
See? We'll talk about that later. Well, I'm just extending my whole body, stretching every muscle in my body, every bone in my body. She just like.
I moved a little bit.
20. 80-20. But we'll talk about another day. All right, y'all. Pieces. Deuces.
Deuces.
All right.